Who got the button? Who pushed it? All I know is I'm playing a 2600 Celestial Beauty, who's probably a title player, just simply hasn't confirmed her account yet here on Chess.com, so I'm going to play my best chess today. Everybody. At least that's what I'm hoping to do. Well, this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for this person, so I am happy to be here. This is not going to work out well. I'm going to go ahead and go after that Queenie Poo and do so with gusto, because I just like it. It feels good. Hollywood. And hoping that things get real ugly here real quick. That's what I'm hoping for. Go ahead, take the pawn. Just go ahead, get greedy, get dirty. We'll see if you survive the night. Wow. Somehow you're actually surviving even up to now, which is surprising. Okay. Well, interesting. Well, now I'm talking a lot of trash without being able to deliver, huh? So I better... This attack is brilliant, and I would love to have this position in a real gameo, a real game town. But it's not so simple right now. So let's see here. What is he doing? I have no idea. How is he just letting me just come in and just checkmate him on the dark squares? He had an opportunity to stop this whole business, but didn't take it. I'll go ahead and play this rook f5 and just really get funky with it. What is going on here? Just like playing moves to try to get me to lose on time. Amazingly enough, it might actually work if I'm not careful. I have to make sure I take care of business here. Come on, Danny. Get mate before you lose on time. Get mate before you lose on time. What is that? Oh no, I blundered my queen. How dirty was that? This guy's a tricky little guy. This is going to be exciting to play 2 out of 3. Okay, well, you got to give him props for surviving that completely lost position. And it was completely lost. Don't even make any mistakes about it. A terrible opening and then perfect tactics. That happens sometimes with these guys that are trying to throw you off the scent. You know, messing around a little bit. So let's see what happens in the second affair. If I can make this thing even and push it to a tiebreaker. That would be the goal today. We'll let him give a little check. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we'll castle. Oh man, I'm just forgetting stupid obvious stuff at this point. Forgetting stupid obvious tricks that I know. But it's Bullet, so I'm not going to resign. Plus I'm playing here for the entertainment here. I'm playing for the people. Okay? So I don't know. I'm not really liking my chances to push this thing further, especially after blowing it, which is disappointing because the first one was a fantastic position. Terrible chess play. Terrible chess play by my opponent, but it worked out. So I can't be too obnoxious about how good my position was because I didn't win it, did I? That's right. Deliver excuses, not results. It's the way of a champion. What is going on here? I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on here. For realsies, this person is playing this way, just giving me a ton of chances. I guess I can't really take, though. So yes, for realsies, this person is playing this way. I would love to have some kind of checkmate attack here on the light squares, but I don't have it. I can't do it. I'm getting it handed to me right now. All right, resign, but I'm not giving up yet. Now, if I lose 3 in a row, I'll walk away with my tail tucked between my legs on this particular bullet brawl and tip my hat to the competitor. But just that first game getting away from me left such a bad taste in my mouth that it's just, I want revenge. I'm a competitor first. Chess is a battlefield first and an art and science second, at least for this guy. Everybody has their own perspective on that. Is this for real? So clearly a bad opening is the way that this person likes to play. And then mix it up. And again, a horrible position is reached here by my opponent, but it doesn't really matter because a horrible position has been reached consistently. And again, I think this is a strong GM trying to throw us off the scent. Sometimes they do that. The really good Blitz and Bullet GM players play bad openings that throw you off the scent, and then they just play chess after that. It happens from time to time. So I feel like that's what I'm experiencing here, is that type of player. Interesting. Play e5. I need to calm down a little bit. I feel like I'm playing too fast. I feel like that's part of the problem. is I'm playing a little bit too fast instead of just taking advantage of the goodness of my position. Well, I don't want to get checkmated. That would be bad. Let me go ahead and offer a queen trade and see what happens. Let me go ahead and offer a queen trade and see what happens, like I just did. Bring this knight in to a potentially nice little square. Give it a nice little home. Go back to your home. Nice little square. Do it. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Again, still a winning position for me, but not as clear of a winning position. Should I check and take g7? No, take here first. Definitely take there first. Then go after the pawn. Interesting. Definitely not the best approach by my opponent. So I will go ahead and take it. Take all the pawns that I can possibly take. Give a little pre-move, give a little fun. Lay out in the sun. Check. Come over. Always check. It might be mate. Always check. It might be mate. And a resignation. Well, that feels pretty good to deliver the blow. I know this is a strong player playing openings to throw me off the scent. And I want to see if I can beat him enough to bait him into playing his real openings. Or maybe it's not a guy. Celestial Beauty sounds kind of feminine. It's kind of a cute little picture. Potentially a very strong female chess player on the other end of this. Very good possibility of that at this point. At least as far as the username goes and what I'm going to go with right now. But I just know it's a good chess player, so doesn't matter the gender or race. We're all just one big happy family here on Chess.com. Really interesting. Extremely interesting. It doesn't feel like that can be good. It just doesn't feel like that can really be that good. I'm going to go ahead and trade here. No, you don't want to trade? Fine. I don't mind it, especially if I'm going to go ahead and rock your world over here with this F5 push, which maybe is a little bit aggressive on my part. I'm not going to lie. I might be getting a little too frisky for my own good here. But hey, you know what? Winners take risks. And you know what? So do losers. That's kind of a funny saying. I just made that up. Winners take risks. And you know what? So do losers. And if I lose this one, it'll definitely be the risks of a loser that we're taking in this game. Well, let's go ahead and attack this bishop and see where it wants to go. You want to draw or you want to give me the pawn? There you go. I thought you'd want to give me that pawn. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. Will not do that. I'm going to go ahead and try to get a drawn ending if I can. Wow, that's weird. That's very weird. I don't think it's very good either. That's very strange. A very strange approach from my opponent. A very strange approach indeed. Right now I'm just advancing, trying to pre-move my way to a little bit of a victory here. Let's push. Push, let's give some checks. That's our goal right now, is just to give some checks. Maybe we'll even get some draws here. Wow. Doesn't want it. Well, I just brought this thing even by flagging my opponent in a dead drawn rook ending. You know what that's called? That's called big time, boys. People are like, oh, that's cheap, right? Why would you do that? Well, you know why I did it? To push this thing to a 5-game bullet brawl for all of your entertainment. So you buckle up, Buttercup. We are about to see the big finale. We are about to see the big finale here. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. It is time. It is time. Finish him. I've always wanted to be that guy who's like, finish him, right? It doesn't make any sense. Like, that's weird, Danny. Thanks for letting us into that little dark window of your brain. Well, you know what? You're welcome. You're welcome for sharing my feelings and being totally honest. I think I got this person a little bit upset. And I think they want the whole thing right now. I don't think they want a piece anymore. Oops, well, I just blundered away the whole thing. I'm going to lose this tiebreaker game in a hurry. That was absolutely wretched. Absolutely wretched right there. That was literally probably the worst blunder I've made all day. And I've been playing some Blitz today. Not going to lie. Been spending a little bit of that Chess.com time on playing some Blitz today. And I just checkmated myself. Which it doesn't get any more fun than checkmating yourself, kids. If you're wondering something to do out there, hey, what am I going to do with all my free time this summer? Why don't you go checkmate yourself? Go checkmate yourself. Checkmate. It's for you. Checkmate. What's for dinner? All right. Well, seriously, though, this is just not even fun. This person doesn't want to checkmate me, and finally they do it. Well, I guess I'll call it a day right here. You know, I already won 2 in a row, and that was an absolutely pathetic finish to this tiebreaker. Look at that. Great start to the game. Just a typical French, and all of a sudden I'm castling long, and I'm giving up pawns, and before you know it, Bob's your uncle. You're not having tea for brunch, and things get weird around the campfire, right? All men's retreat weird. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome, world, and I will see you later, everybody, on Chess.com. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to check this thing out. And that's it, boys and girls. Bye-bye.